Respected Principal Sir, my teachers, Mrs.N.Sisodia and Ballabhgarh, and dear students, a very good morning to all of you. It has really been very encouraging to see you all participating in the activities to promote peace. Children, have you heard about Kailash Satyarthi and Malala Yousafzai? Have you heard about them? So, Kailash Satyarthi is from Vidisha, Madhya Pradesh. In 1980, he founded Bachpan Bachao Andolan, and he protected the rights of 83,000 children in 144 countries. And Pakistan jointly, Nobel Peace Prize 2014 was awarded jointly to Kailash Satyarthi and Malala Yousafzai for their struggle in the separation of children and young people and to fight for their rights to education. When we are talking about world peace, it means we are living in constant fear and there is dire need to maintain peace. Every morning when we get up, what we read in the newspapers, it's full of sad news related to war, violence, disasters, so many things. Not a single day is there when there is no report about anything that's not horrible or terrible. It means in this modern world, our precious life is not safe. And if we see, no former generation had ever experienced so much sadness or sad news as we have been facing. And this awareness of constant fear and tension can make any sensitive and compassionate person question this progress and development is responsible for all this, and if nothing is done today, consequences would be disastrous. Science and technology may be hold this responsible, is it? So technology and science, it cannot replace, remember, age-old values of humanitarian or spiritual values, which are the basic of human civilization or world civilization. Greatest fear is of nuclear war. And what would happen if there is nuclear war? Utter destruction? Who will be the victor? No one, as there will be no survivors. So there is need to put an end to all this. And two things we can do. One is internal disarmament, the other one is external disarmament. Internal disarmament, to have control over our feelings, all negative feelings which instigate violence. And external is to just abolish all these nuclear weapons. And second is gradually, though it will take some time, so gradually put a stop to all these things which are involved in war, strategies which are from planning which is done on weapons. It will take some time, but it will definitely make a difference. So for global peace, there is need to take some concrete measures, and that is possible only with the help of everybody. If everybody strives for that, definitely will be able to achieve peace. Modern world, in the past few centuries, we have seen a lot of war and bloodshed. And that is, if we distinguish between the two, what disrupts our peace? Natural disasters. Can you give me example of natural disasters? Like last year we had in Uttarakhand, this year Jammu Kashmir, and now most recent is Visakhapatnam, Odisha, and only yesterday Nepal. So these are natural calamities which must be accepted and can be faced with equanimity. But what about those which are of our own making? We are responsible for that. And the root causes, difference in ideologies, political and religious differences, conflicts, among groups. So there is need to think about it now. If you are talking about war and bloodshed, the past centuries have been a live example of that. But this can also be solved through dialogues and discussion. So let this century be a century of dialogue and discussions rather than of war and bloodshed. As a student, what you can do? You can develop human feelings. When you are thinking of your physical well-being, there is need to think about your developing a peaceful mind, developing a sense of care and responsibility for others. Universal responsibility. And what universal responsibility and why there is need to develop responsibility? Because we cannot survive alone. We need to depend upon each other. No country can solve its problem all alone. They have to depend upon others. And it all depends upon the interest, compassion and cooperation of the other countries. So humanitarian approach to solve global problems and universal responsibility need to be developed. And to you students, I tell you to shun two vices, which are the root cause of spreading non-violence, and the two vices are greed and jealousy. These two disrupt our peace, disrupt harmony, and we cannot survive in this world if there is no harmony. So, world peace it's not a big term, it can be achieved, it is possible, and it is inevitable. You can say it's a next step to human civilized evolution of this planet. So, what you have staged today, I really appreciate. And you have shown that with minor gestures, we can spread peace. And little things can bring a big change in the world. So if we think and if we hope for future, a better future, there is need to think about these issues which concern us all and take a deep interest to maintain and promote peace in the world. Thank you so much. Thank you.